We should hopefully be live. Hey, Mom. Can you check if we're live? We're gonna be doing some shiny hunting. Because there's a pumpkin event. So, basically, 5-star Halloween raid. I took so long to set this up if it was live. And we'll be doing the usual strat. It is definitely November 14th. Basically, it has to be a 5-star Halloween raid. Then, if it's a Gorgeist, it has a 2% chance. Well, Gorgeist has a 2% chance to be... Like, it has a 2% chance to show up and be shiny. But I think it says, like, probably a 10% chance to appear. Because it has 4 different slots. Oh my god, that feature's going to be useful. Okay, thanks. Sorry, YouTube just announced, like, a, timestamp feature. Which, for someone who edits these down into compilations for my second channel... Ooh, that's a Gorgeist raid. So we're just gonna save quick. In case it is shiny, so if we fail it, because there's no guarantee on event raids... I forgot my Pokemon was just, like, was Eternatus and Wooloo from my shiny hunting like months ago. But if this is not shiny, I can just back out of the game and continue. So this is encounter number 1. It is not shiny. Also, these are in the original decks. Since I found a Pumpkaboo roaming. Like, in the wild area. Invite others to the one I have beacon set up. I'm not online, so I can just fast forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow, November 17th. Definitely how that works. You definitely cannot see the exact date and time in the bottom corner of the stream. Also, really awesome thing about this event, if you guys aren't able to get, like, to complete the decks, because this was something that was just convenient timing for me when I was doing my dex quest, Yamask and Cofagrigus, because you cannot complete the decks without Unovian, Yamask, or Cofagrigus. This guy, he's available through this raid. Oops, no, Brandon, no, we want to save. I was just in the habit. I'm hoping an XL one. By the way, quick note, I am still yet to play the Isle of Armor, so please avoid spoilers. I'm hoping to get an XL shiny. But I'll take a medium as well. Those are the two the shinies can appear in. Notice how she's not shiny. Although, how are you supposed to tell the size? Like, I can tell their sizes when they're in the overworld. They're Gigantamaxed! They're massive! Is there a difference? Basically, I'll do this for every Goregeist encounter because it's faster than encountering a Goregeist and then beating it. I'm really excited to get into the Isle of Armor. I'm definitely gonna play it. It's just Pikmin just released. And I'm playing through Fire Emblem as well. I just don't have the time right now because school as well. So it's kind of a mess. I'll play through, like, the Isle of Armor is priority number 3 in terms of games. Although that's actually good because Trevenant is a trait evolution as well, so that's pretty good. Honestly, actually so is Goregeist. Basically, if you're doing a dex quest like I did, do it now. I'm not going to participate in this. Yes, this is a Goregeist, so, but I'm not tallying it up on the counter either. As it is a 4-star Goregeist. The guaranteed shiny only appears, well, the increased odds shiny. Yeah, it could be a shiny, but it's not worth the time. Oh, look, it's a little Pumpkaboo. Oh, one sec, I just realized my webcam's MIA. The chat's gonna go weird for a bit, but... Hello! Back to the fairy tale, back... I'm super excited because Ruby returns next week. It's one of my favorite shows. Also, this is a very, Pokemon Ghost type day for me. Because, spoiler alert for videos, I guess. I'm going to be trying to do stuff other than mobile games and live streams. I love live streaming. This is like my one chance to actually do stuff on the channel that isn't playing a mobile game. Playing Fire Emblem Heroes. But I want to try to branch out, maybe make every other video. I want your guys' input on this, of course. So I'll be getting your input on it through the video as well. By the way, quick thing. None of these Sinistes or Poltergeists, they have a 0% chance to be the perfect, normal Poltergeist. They have an 100% chance to be forged. Instead of authentic. They can't be authentic. Basically what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so my first video on this trying to branch back out from Fire Emblem Heroes. I'll still be doing Fire Emblem Heroes content. You guys love that, and I do genuinely love making Fire Emblem Heroes content. Is gonna be, no, obviously I want to try to branch away. Probably just doing a general Fire Emblem video would be the better start, but... Yes, oh my god. Good. I would, like, imagine if both of these. But, yeah, since this is a beam with the Pokemon we want to encounter, we do save. Acknowledge the team of Wooloo. I didn't mean to invite others, but... I'll just hit ready to battle. Start battle. I can... Fingers are crossed, like always. And that is very clearly not shiny. Although, weird thing, the actual pumpkin color changes because of the lighting. Like, that's, like, you really just have to pay super close attention. My brain's autopiloting already. Oh god, this is gonna be just extreme. Also, sorry that I stopped the Halloween streams, because both last week and the week before, and this week, tomorrow, we're supposed to be VR streams. I end up having a problem with the Oculus, of it literally not registering to my computer. Sent a ticket to Oculus support 2 weeks ago. Still haven't heard back. So Oculus is really helpful. Just general tip if you're buying a VR headset. Spend the extra money. Get any other brand but Oculus. Oculus is the cheapest, but oh my god, their headsets very rarely work. And their tech support and support teams are actual garbage. Like, you know those companies who will just send you a generic paragraph they have written out for everyone? That vaguely answers your question to the extent of it's so vague it doesn't really answer, like, your device may have an error. Kind of vague. No, Oculus doesn't even send that. They just... Like, I'm not expecting an instant response, but 2 weeks when you said 1 to 2 days... It's a bit absurd to me, Oculus. Oh my god, that reminds me. I need to hunt Mimikyu. I love Mimikyu shiny, I just don't really have one. You know what, if this stream goes quick, I'll hunt Mimikyu. Deal, guys? Mimikyu is just like... persistent. Mimikyu, I love you. You're my favorite Pokemon of all time. December 1st. Oh boy, we're getting really close to Christmas. I'm glad the COVID vaccine has definitely been developed by now. Right, guys? We are in December. God. It's technically actually been over a year since COVID started, because I think it was found in, like, September or something like that. It's just, it's starting to become a problem in March. Because, like, the strand was found, and they were like, it's just a cold. It has... The problem is, like, COVID shares symptoms with everything under the sun. So there's like, okay, you just have insert disease here that's really common and not a problem. Been a bit since we've seen one. Since we seen a Gorgeist. Who, genius name, which I just got now. We'll start streaming. Gorgeist. Like gory or gourd. It's a pumpkin. Gourdgeist. And then Pumpkaboo. Oh my god! Where is Gorgeist? It's been like 10 minutes since we've encountered one! Considering how quickly each encounter goes, that's kind of insane. There we go. Remember when I save every time we encounter one? The game doesn't have autosave, and also it is shiny, and I fail it, I can just close the game and retry. That's definitely not a shiny. It's shiny is hard to tell because it's pink to purple, and then the orangey to brownie to black, but like the lighting is really weird. Basically, I could get away with just using a repeat ball, but I also could catch it in a special ball. Basically, if we get this stream done in like another 15 minutes, which I'm hoping will Mimikyu stream. Hey, we have double the amount of watchers at this very point in time that I'm saying this sentence as we do Gorgeist encountered. Also note, this tracker doesn't deal with shiny raids like this one, or raids at all. It doesn't know what to do. So it doesn't have anything special. Masuda method, which is how I would get a Mimikyu, because I believe they can breed. You know what? I'm gonna count 4-star and 3-star and stuff, just because it feels weird having the tally go up so slowly. That it's like, yes, I am encountering them, but I'm not battling them because they don't have the odd increase. But I feel I should still count them. But yeah, Mimikyu, I actually will get a percentage of how likely I am to hatch a Mimikyu egg. And is he gonna show up every time I say his name? Hello. December 11th. Definitely the date it currently is, game. I'm definitely not cheesing the system. No! It is definitely December. It is definitely December 12th at 4:10 p.m. I would like to get a shiny sooner rather than later.
Can you find any yet? No?
No, but I also don't know how long it'll go, because I'm kind of debating on it. Do I go for an XL shiny Poltegeist or a medium shiny Poltegeist? They come in 4 sizes, but those are the 2 with the odd increase.
No.
Like, I would love to have a giant shiny Poltegeist.
Yeah, of course.
I'm saying the wrong Pokemon. Gorgeist. I'm sorry they're similar. Poltegeist, yes. That's Poltegeist. The one I'm hunting is Gorgeist.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have a milk?
Yeah.
I love how my autopilot's just kicked in at this point. Like, I'm at the point where I could actually just do this and watch a YouTube video. I'm not even using it with my hands. Thank you. Like, I'm just autopiloting the rest of this stream, I feel like. Is what's going to happen. December 17th. Wrong Geist game. I want a Gorgeist. That's Covgregus. Wrong direction. Gorgeist. Like pumpkin. Geist. Now it's gonna give me Pumpkaboo, isn't it? Still wrong direction! Although I'm scared for Christmas, will we get an increased shiny event like we have recently? For the third time in this game? Or will we just get It's a Delibird Christmas? All I want for Christmas is Delibird. Am I wrong? That event sucked. Like, raids were undoable. Because everything that showed up was a Delibird. Oh my god. Dynamax Adventures look really fun. I have not played the DLC, and I'm so frustrated. I just don't have another time, as I said earlier, but, like, Dynamax Adventures look really cool. Like, multiple raid... Like, the thing is, I just find raid battles to be slow. Okay, I'm pretty sure this game is trying to spite me. I think Christmas has passed. Because, yeah, December 25th is Christmas. You could have given me one on Christmas, game! This game is spiting me, I swear to God! You're just gonna see Smash Bros. Mario Party, Kirby Like every 5 seconds. This game is spiting me! I'll do 1 online. One. Charizard, you okay? This is what happens when you go online. But Chop.com's intimidate. Who's the Chop? My guess is Incineroar, because I know that's his hidden ability. And I see you have been playing the DLC. Which I'm not jealous at all, because I actually have a life. No, I don't. Sorry, I'm not even trying to be rude. I'm just slightly salty, because I put all the, because I really want to play this, but I have other games I need to play, and why does high school have so much homework? I have 1 class right now because of COVID. I get 3 hour-long plus worksheets a day that are due the next day. It's absurd. Trick or treat! Well, I guess it turns into a ghost type now. Wasn't nothing already a ghost type? What typing is Eternatus? I know it's a dragon something. I'm pretty sure it was Dragon Ghost. Also, people are still wondering what the hell the trio is for Sword and Shield. Because it's a weird case, because neither of the DLC mons fit in. Urshifu and Urshifu go together. Calyrex is part of a trio with Calyrex and the Steeds. Eternatus is... Eternatus. Poison Dragon. Go team! And there we go! I could go for the guaranteed repeat. I don't actually have belt squalls. Well, not guaranteed. Knowing me, the fact I said that is going to make it not guaranteed. Because I already have caught a Gorgeist before, so the odds are pretty high that I catch it with a repeat ball, but it's not technically guaranteed. Because the only master Pokemon guaranteed is the Master Ball. Even though I'm pretty sure on like Gen 1 it had a 99.999999999999999% chance to fail, the percent chance to hit. So this guy was playing in the Isle of Armor. Maybe. But look at this! Yay! Are you XL? Are you XL? Are you XL? Are you XL? Please. Mom? What should I name it? Gorgeist. Actually, Acerola. I'm gonna say you're medium size compared to Wooloo. But let's head over and set up, in this case, literally. So, let's just go over my shinies so far. We have Red Rain, now named after my good friend and great artist, Red Rain. Goldilocks, named after my friend's Goldfish. Magikarp. S, named after Escargot. Star, named after the fact it was my first shiny and it has a star pattern. Flaffy, because my Wooloo naming line is that. Marnie. And now Acerola. The purple hair, ghost type. Oh yeah, I have a box from when I tried to get every alchemy type. Now we'll set up my flame body poke. Remember why I choose this? I'm a Gen 6 baby. my first Pokemon game was Gen 6, and I always just, whenever I have to choose a Flame Body Pokemon, just always go to my boy Fletchinder. Well, Talonflame, but never evolved this guy, so. Where the hell is the daycare? Or nursery. Do you have the shiny method, Masuda method? If we look down here, until 90%, we have a lot of encounters to go. Basically, this guy will give me some stats on how likely I am to get Mimikyu. I'd like to take my Pokemon back, because I believe my breeding Wooloo. Nope. So that's good. I'd like to leave a Pokemon. How am I going through this? It'd be a lot faster for me just to go. And yes, I know exactly where Mimikyu is in that listing. I definitely did not just get lucky. Yeah, I'll pay you 500 Poké Dollars. I believe Mimikyu can breed. This isn't the route I normally use, but it's a lot quicker to just get back to the thing and see if he has the animation, so. You're holding an egg. I'm gonna be doing, I am setting up my route. Yeah, it's a really, like, it's just black and white, but it's a really awesome shiny. I agree. I also kind of find, since Mimikyu is meant to emulate Pikachu, at least in my personal opinion, it's kind of a reference, in a way, to Generation 1, which, with the exclusion of Pokemon Yellow, was in black and white, until the Game Boy Color, and Pikachu's a Gen 1 Pokemon. And you can't just say that was an algorithm, because we know for a fact Gen 6 and onward were done using developer. Yeah. Yeah, Mimikyu is really simple, but it's such, like, everything about it. It's my favorite Pokemon of all time. One of the eggs should hatch about now. Because also, look at my inventory. I'm pretty sure they're full. Yeah. No, I can fit one more egg. So last egg until one of these suckers hatches. Which, one sec, Fletchinder has Flame Body, like... Sweet, I have a marked Pokemon. Didn't even know you were marked, but... Yeah, Flame Body. Mimikyu must have a long egg period. But yeah, I wasn't sure if you could... Yeah, Pikachu's shiny is... Like, and the thing is, like, it would work. It would, like, switch to, like, Pikachu colors, but it just wouldn't be as special. Because you're... Oops. Because you're changing it from this thing that looks like a vintage old Pikachu plush to a new Pikachu plush. It just wouldn't work. I suck at navigating menus. Oh my god. I'm so used to menus being mapped to plus, so I just kept hitting plus. Okay, so far, 2 Mimikyus down. I see you have an egg for me, daycare lady? Nursery worker. So used to them being called the different thing. I think, in my personal opinion, as much as I love Mimikyu and I love it shiny, it's probably like my second favorite shiny. Wooloo's has the best design. The moment I saw Wooloo, like, one of the first things that came to mind is, if its shiny is not a black sheep, they missed out. It's a black sheep. Like, shinies are rare. They're like the black sheep of Pokemon. And Wooloo's a sheep! It would just be weird if it wasn't. But Mimikyus are such an awesome Pokemon. I'm not exactly why I've just... Other than, like, small orbits, but I've loved this thing since it was announced. I always love shiny hunting on streams and stuff. It's always just kind of chill. I say that one of the many dogs in my neighborhood decides to start barking. I'm not even gonna complain because... Yeah, I know what you mean. I would not let a shiny Wooloo evolve. I actually have one that I named Flaffy. And, like, that thing is going to hold an Everstone for the rest of its life. Like, I don't understand why Dubwool exists. It's like, you had a perfect Pokemon. You could have made Wooloo a one-stage Pokemon with surprisingly good stats for a rough one Pokemon with a Gigantamax form that makes it a herd of Wooloo that are all just giant ball of fluff. I know that's just my crazy idea, but that just sounds incredible to me. And I can't be the only one who thinks that. Increase the Mimikyu tally. We're getting closer to a reasonably high percent. Okay, now I just want someone to mod a Gigantamax Wooloo just, like, as a skin over Gigantamax Eevee. Because that would be incredible. They could literally just control C-Max Cuddle, because they're both normal types too, so it's still the same typing. That could work so well. Did I just have a Mimikyu hatch? Yes. I was so distracted by this conversation that I forgot. Seventh Wooloo. Mimikyu. Wooloo's like my third favorite Pokemon. Just a couple thousand more Wooloos and Mimikyus until we're guaranteed to get one eventually. Because it's a 1 in 512 chance I get one. We're 7 in. I'm gonna design a G-Max Wooloo now. Yeah, like, Wooloos are so adorable. It would just, like, I'd be like, why is there a rolling noise? Why is there a pillow rolling down this hill towards me? And it's licking me. It's adorable. And then I would probably convince everyone to let me keep the random wild sheep that rolled into me. I love Wooloos. I find them, like, such a weird Pokemon, in a way, as much as I love them, because it's just kind of like, well, they're just a sheep, that's it. Like, they're only sheep. But they're such an incredible design, somehow, and one of the most adorable Pokemon to have come out in recent years. So, but it's just a sheep. I don't understand. Rolling the dice. Rolling the dice. We can now get another Mimikyu egg from Nursery Lady. Hello again. Mimikyu number 10.
Okay, bye. Good night. Good night.
I would say hi to them because that sounds just amazing. Bye. Like, that just genuinely sounds like an amazing fate. Like, what's the worst that can happen? You're stuck petting Wooloos for like an hour? You take them home? My backyard becomes a Wooloo pen? I have pet Wooloo? You have to be really entertaining to hold a shiny hunting stream when it's walking back and forth doing Masuda method. I think the DLC has a new method as well. I believe. It'd be awesome, but there is a need because Pokemon is targeted at a lot of demographics. Like how the original design team really had two halves. The people who made the scary looking Pokemon and the person who made Pikachu and Eevee. Like, they need to both look cute and friendly, while also having some sort of intimidation factor. So anyone can enjoy them. Like, I love the cute Pokemon. I just love cute things. But there are needs for Pokemons like Charizard, Eternatus. They need to look cool. They need to look badass. They need to look cute. They kind of need to fit every bill in some Pokemon. You'd explode. Because I presume you're referring to, I can't remember his name, the Alolan Fire-type dragon. Fire dragon. I mean, you could! Oh god, this is bringing me back memories of our Gold Soul Silver. Because you can, just if you interact with your following Pokemon, Scyther hugged you! Like, Scyther suddenly hugged you. Wait, what? Because I'm pretty sure if you were just abruptly hugged by a Pokemon with blades for arms, you'd be dead. But all Pokemon can, like, it really just depends how they are, because even some of the more intimidating ones, like, I actually really love, like, the design concept behind Drifbloom. Is it a Pokemon that steals and murders children? No, YouTube. No, it definitely is not, YouTube. Do not demonetize me. I feel like I didn't add the last one. You can try to hug any Pokemon. They either won't let you or you will die. I mean, I don't think it's actually even that, like, too spiky. To the Pokedex! Like, it would be more like hugging a rock. Which, saying that out loud makes it seem like I've hugged a rock. Which I have not done. Yeah, you'd pretty much be hugging a rock. It actually isn't that sharp if you hugged it. Your main concern is it biting your face. There. In a way, all Pokemon can be cute, actually, now that I think about it. We're just gonna get to increase this Mimikyu counter. Honestly, I wouldn't mind hunting Dreadnought one day, just because genuinely it's such an interesting shiny. Like, I love it shiny because it's probably intentional, but it just reminds me of Bowser. Someone was holding an egg. Let's increase that Mimikyu counter. Currently has a 3% chance to be shiny, just based on how many we've hatched, according to this site. It looks like someone just... It reminds me... I can't remember exactly what it was in, but, like, there was that, like, seagull that was dipped in some sort of, like, condiment dressing, and it was, like, bright orange. It's a really weird juxtaposition. You have, like, this dark blue, red, like, genuinely, like, bright orange. I find Cramorant amusing, and I honestly can't wait to see it be used in, like, in one of the animes, because I watch Pokemon Journeys dub. I just watched the Pokemon anime dub, so I would love to see it there. And it's just like, what are you doing? And it just eats Ash's Pikachu. Yeah, curry, thanks. I could not. It just reminds me of that. I wonder if anyone at the shiny design team was like, let's dip it in curry. Like, let's just straight up dip our new Pokemon in curry. Because I could honestly not... I could see the argument for it. It's funny. Increase the Mimikyu tally. $20 Mimikyus. Will we get lucky on my favorite number? You can keep your eggs pretty consistent when this route. I can see the merit for both routes, honestly. That would be amusing. I can honestly see that happening. I mean, it is Ash after all. You could just be like, what's in this Pokemon's mouth? It's massive. What could possibly be in there? And goes just like, what are you doing? And I could honestly see that happening. Ash is not exactly the most intelligent. Ah! It took Ash, despite being 10 years old, 20 years to win a Pokemon League. So he isn't exactly the most intelligent. I would love if one day, and I think Sun Shield would have been the chance. Yeah, now I just feel like Team Rocket will get a Cramorant. Like, every generation, James has had the Pokemon that just eats his face constantly. I swear to God. I know Marini in Gen 7. Victory Bell, I can't remember what gen, because I think he had it in multiple. the chewy plant one, I can't remember what to say. I mean, it could actually happen to Ash, and then he realized, like, hey, it hates the twerp. Let's recruit it. I mean, they have the Choodle. The Pokemon anime has always been amusing. Like, there are the moments where it's like, what are you doing? And I still love the continuity of Ash being 10. Like, I think it was the third Pokemon movie. Pikachu. Do you know what day it is? Today's the day we first met. The day we first became friends. A year later after that. Generation 5. 10-year-old Ash Ketchum from Pallet Tap. We know canonically a year has passed. You've mentioned it yourself, Ash. But no, 10-year-old Ash Ketchum. That honestly could happen. Or watches it just has Pikachu in its mouth and they're like, okay, we're catching you so we can catch Pikachu. That also could happen. Either or. But yeah, watches it just flings. Cause it wouldn't be that hard. Just picks up Pikachu and then gets attacked. And it just flies in their general direction. Technically, we're mentioning this, we'll shiny hunting one of James's last, like James and Jesse's last Pokemon here. I think probably the last region Journeys is gonna go to, let's all be honest, is gonna be Alola, because Ash was just there. It's like, welcome back from Alola. Like, Ash, 1 month later, I'm going off to Alola again. Wait, what? You were just there. Journeys has been really fun so far. I hope Journeys just retcons Best Wishes out of existence. Like they just go to Univert and it's like, this is the first time Ash has ever met Iris. Best Wishes never existed. It's sad, especially there. Yeah, actually, fair point. He definitely is immortal. Which raises the question, which I just started saying that sentence before remembering Journeys existed. Was he just born at the age of 10 and then like, oh wait a sec, literally the first episode of Journeys exists. Yeah, it's just interesting there. Okay, that camera set's like, oh great, there's the kid biking past us again. What is he doing? And why does he just keep throwing these random Mimikyus everywhere? Hello. Nice to meet you. Or not meet you. I don't know if I've encountered you before. Who knows? Alright, I need to increase that counter. Will we get a shiny Mimikyu anytime soon, game? No! Well, hello from Canada, as well. But I've just realized, like, imagine in the Pokemon world, like, no one knows what the Masuna method is because it's more of just a gameplay thing. And they're like, why does this kid just keep biking past us in a straight line? And why does he keep throwing these random Mimikyus on the floor? What is happening? Like, hello, welcome to Channel 21 News. Yeah, pretty much. Just like, welcome to... Where are all these Mimikyus coming from? Why is this 10-year-old, like, booking it next to us? I didn't. 30 Mimikyus in. And so why are these eggs hatching? Like, why are they being hatched on light so much? Like, I understand from a gameplay perspective, but from a world perspective, walking in a circle hatches an egg. And also, where do these things come from? Actually, they might not being laid. No one has ever seen where a Pokemon egg comes from. Ever. They kind of just show up. So maybe there's just an infinite supply of Pokemon eggs in every daycare, and they're just like, here you go. Pokemon's a Mimikyu, right? Oh, you're back? Here's another egg. Your Pokemon's still a Mimikyu, right? It's like, I can walk in front of this person in a circle for 2 seconds, and they have another egg for me. They're also probably wondering where all these Mimikyus are going. Like, you know how Mimikyu's kind of rare in Galar and in Alola? Yeah, I've solved that problem. There's 32 more in the wild. Yeah, and I mean, seriously, it really would, because no one in this universe has seen an egg actually being laid. They kind of just show up one day. I think the only egg anyone has actually... Yeah, I just realized... Yeah, that would make a lot more sense. Kangaskhan can't exist. Like, they're just maybe genetically modified executes or something. Because, I mean... Cubone hatches from an egg with its dead mother's skull on its head. And Kangaskhan hatches from an egg with a baby. I'm glad you guys thought this through. I guess that could also explain that Nidoqueen can't breed, maybe. Because I know some people think she might be genetically engineered. Because of that baby Nidoqueen we saw in one of the movies. Which is weird. Still no Mimikyu shinies. I'm wonder trading every single one of these. So every time I don't think I'll do it in game, I'll do it in home. Fair enough! It is very weird that they just show up. Although everyone in this world has just accepted it. Like in Journeys, Professor Cerise has never... It's like, you're a Pokemon researcher and you've never seen an egg in your life. Your region is neighboring the region where its professor focuses on egg research in Elm. In Johto. Yet you have never seen an egg in your life. Sure, makes total sense to me. Pokemon eggs are weird. Like, again, I'm gonna say this again. They make sense from a gameplay perspective, but they... And also, I'm now wondering... That actually could be a case. I actually never thought about it like that. And then there are bunnies. Who can breed as young as 4 months old. Hey kid, you've been in this world for 4 months. Now time to start mating. We need children. I'm 4. You were brought into this world to breed. You will breed. Oh, to the conversation of Pokemon breeding making no sense. Although it does question how Dittos can breed as well, considering they have no... Yes, that is what the stream is divulged into. Breeding Mimikyu so I can get a discolored one. Actually, how do Mimikyu hatch from eggs and clothing? They're literally wearing a Pikachu plushie. I learned something new today while streaming Pokemon. Never thought I'd say that. That could be a possibility. But can someone explain how Ditto is able to breed with everything? Ditto has nothing. It's a blob of goo. And you can't say transforms into the Pokemon because it would transform into the male version or female version depending on which is in the thing. And last I checked, 2 males can't breed together. Like in nature and stuff. Weird fact, I was actually gonna switch over to streaming on Twitch because I felt like and then they just, and while I was making that decision, they're like, by the way, mid-roll ads in the middle of your stream. What? Mid-roll ads. Midway through a stream. What the heck? Icky, all the eggs aren't just left in boxes. And I'm hunting a Mimikyu, as you could probably tell. I feel like the Pokemon egg orphanage would just be all the eggs that people have forgotten about and just left in their Pokemon box. Wooloo egg. Wooloo egg. Wooloo egg. Wooloo egg. Wooloo egg. People will accidentally, people forget about Pokemon and just leave eggs in there all the time. Bye. I just realized my thing is full. Be shiny, Mimikyu. Fair. Although with Rhinos not wanting to mate in captivity, I think if people were like, okay, now have a child, you would not be wanting to have a child, would ya? The Mimikyu counter is ever so slightly increasing. And join me tomorrow night where I will be trying to speedrun again for the first time. That'll be exciting. But this stream's probably going to go for another while. Probably stop at least 100 Mimikyu. Basically, I'll stop when I get a Mimikyu. I love how rare shinies are, because it makes it so much more exciting when you get one. Although, can someone explain to me why female hippopotamises look like they're shiny? Like, I'm sorry, you're the one gender difference that completely changes the Pokemon's color. Do 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 do. Mimikyu is a cute Pokemon. Hey, I've logged back into Masters for... And I haven't played that game in over a year for you, Mimikyu. Come on, that felt like an inevitability. My favorite Pokemon and my favorite Pokemon trainer together. There isn't much to say because nothing interesting is happening on screen. And I don't think anyone wants to hear me explain why I think Hippopotas is one of the dumbest Pokemon designs ever for an hour. I would love if this thing had, like, perfect IVs. That would be incredible. Like, I would love to breed a perfect IVs shiny Mimikyu. But I'm not gonna. I don't care about competitive. Yeah, fair point! Like, the entire Nidoran line just swaps the colors for the genders, which I think is really cool, and then Nidoqueen turns green. That makes no sense! Like, the line had an incredible idea going, and then Nidoqueen ruined it. I don't understand that, like, dude, you guys had a really cool concept of switching each other's color with the opposite gender for your shinies. Why is Nidoqueen puke green? Someone explain to me what genius at Game Freak was like, yes, let's make it pink, like, let's make it this really gross pink color combined with puke green. It makes no sense! Why puke green? Like, I know a lot of people don't like the radioactive green shinies. Like, I think Espeon actually has a really cool color to it. If it made more sense logically, I'd like it. But why puke green, Game Freak? It's like, it's a fine enough color of pink, but combined with puke green, it just looks awkward and gross. Like, hell, the Pokemon Egg Green is pretty interesting. Like, I would have loved to see a Togepi shiny basically just be the normal egg coloration for Pokemon. That would have been a lot better than what we have for Togepi. Togepi, literally all you do is change your red to blue and your blue to the red. Like, it's not as questionable as Nidoqueen, because Nidoqueen makes no sense, because even if it's following an algorithm, the rest of them had that same algorithm. Fair! Although, let's be honest, Game Freak has Charizard boss, and I will make that exception for him every single time. Like, well, Charizard's shiny just doesn't match what we want. We want him to be, like, the cool Pokemon for the boys. So let's make him black. But seriously, Nidoqueen makes no sense. Why do you exist? I walked into the building again. Can someone, like... I'm probably gonna put this part in, like, the highlight video. And I will count how many times I walked in that door this stream. Not a Mimikyu, very few eggs. Most greens are better than puke green. I think everyone can agree on that. Confidently. They aren't even a dragon! Actually. They were a dragon for one generation, X and Y, or S. But yeah, like, the reason Charizard's so highly beloved is because he is the most people's first Pokemon. Like, my second favorite Pokemon of all time is Chespin, because the first Pokemon I ever used in a playthrough, my first starter was Chespin. But yeah, like, Charizard is just a typical dragon. Like, how exciting, a dragon. Now to think about it, it looks exactly like Dragonite. They're from the same generation. They're the same color. You and Mark 64 would get along. Yeah, but... like, I think the first stages of all the Gen 1 starters are incredible. My favorite's Squirtle, but Bulbasaur I really like as well. Bulbasaur is a really cool design. I'm not a fan of his evolutions. I do wish they changed which ones were which for Smash. Like, I think... like, yes, Charizard, fine. Final evolution. For the first, Bulbasaur, I still think would have been a better choice. Like, and I'm someone who likes, like, all of them. But, like, Bulbasaur, I think, is the best of the first stages. None of the mid stages are good, though. Yeah, Charizard is kind of just there. Actually, now think about why is Charizard Leon's ace? Leon's a Generation 8 trainer, and his ace is the 9th Pokemon in the Pokedex. I think it's 9th or 6th. Why is Charizard his ace? But yeah, Charizard's weird. Like, Dragonite's, like, derpy, dopey, and adorable. If that makes sense. But, why does... But, like, they're never gonna bother not... Yeah. It's definitely a really good mid-stage. I don't think there's a bad Gen 1 starter. But yeah, out of Gen 1, Wartortle is definitely a really interesting design. Like, it's not the best design ever. It's not going to win any awards in my books, but it's still a really good design. The problem with mid-stage Pokemon is they always just look like they're going through puberty. Like, I know I've heard a lot of people say that, and I agree with it. Like, they just all look like they're going through puberty. Like, me and my best friend. I've known him since I was 10 years old. Why does he look like he's going through puberty? I have no clue. I think mid-stages, out of starters, my favorite goes to Raboot, like, overall for starters. It's my favorite of the entire Scorbunny line. But, like, it's always interesting to look at some Pokemon. Because some of them feel like they fit perfectly in the world, and others make no sense. Like, I can't remember its name right now, but the key one? I know a lot of people like it's literally just a key ring. It's like, inanimate objects are kind of just a thing that live in this world. It's fine. Also from the same generation, a Pokemon that is the same thing, Phantump, gets love. Like, Phantump is literally a possessed tree stump with a really awesome origin. Klefki is a key ring, which is yet to be fleshed out. I agree with you. Like, honestly, on the final evolutions, like, thinking at it, like, Charizard's the weakest. Because Venusaur is this really awesome, like, plant guardian. And Blastoise is a tank turtle. What's not to love about that? Okay. Gotta keep going with these Mimikyus. Why is shiny hunting in this generation just menuing? Like, half of it is menuing, I swear to God. I'm honestly surprised we haven't got a regional variant of any of the Gen 1 starters yet. Frigid Charmander. It's literally a Charmander, but it's ice. Burning Bulbasaur. What do you think? We just lit a Bulbasaur on fire. It's definitely not in pain at all. And a grass type now for some reason. Squirtle. Regional variant Gen 1 starters. Something that I'm honestly surprised Game Freak has not tried to milk yet. Given it's even Game Freak's responsibility for half the things Pokemon does at this point, Game Freak actually barely owns a say in their own property. Fair point. Like, you couldn't even get the others till June of this year, and you had to pay for it. Meanwhile, Charizard just comes free with the base game. And also, it's the champion's ace Pokemon. I swear. Like, I'll give Charizard this. The Gigantamax form, my favorite of the Kanto starters, goes to Gigantamax Charizard. That's it. Like, that's the only thing I'll give to Charizard. Like, you want Bulbasaur? Fork up some money. You either buy the DLC, get a home subscription, and let's go. Choose. Pick your poison. Play Let's Go. Spend another $80. Or buy the $40 DLC. Like, I've had the DLC anyway, because they are fun expansions to the game. Because I do like Sword and Shield. Which is weird considering when they were coming out, I was against them. Because I did not like Dexit. But it's like, after playing, it's like, it's still really fun. It's still a fun Pokemon game. I still love it. It's fun. And does it really matter if every Pokemon's in the game when you know for a fact that you're only gonna really use the new ones? Sorry, mic got muted. Probably because of Charizard bias, Game Freak does not like care at all. No, not a box. Like, Charizard has, like, this aura to it. In a way. Like, I would have loved to see that for the other starters. Like, this aura around them. Because Charizard has, like, this fiery Charizard spirit. Like, yeah. Agreed, like, imagine a Gigantamax Blastoise or the Gigantamax Venusaur with the same amount of effort, time, and an awesome design that, like, instead of a fire aura, like a grass or a water aura around them. That would look incredible. Also, Game Freak knows Charizard's even the most popular Pokemon. It goes to Greninja. Which, oh, yeah, now I'm saying that out loud. They're gonna start promoting Greninja in Gen 9, aren't they? G-Max Greninja! Mega Greninja! Super awesome Ultimate Greninja! Super Ultra Ultimate Greninja. Sure is a sentence I just said. Agreed. Like, Greninja has a really cool design. And objectively, it's the best of the Kalos starters. Like, opinionized, it's the second best, but again, I started with Chespin, so opinionized. Like, objectively looking, just objectively, it does grow to Greninja. I will agree with you on, like, I will agree on that. Like, because if you're gonna look at something like that, like, looking at it like, objectively, Charizard's the weakest of the Kanto designs. It's like, it's just orange lizard. Meanwhile, Greninja's water ninja. Like, which sounds cooler when you say it? Water ninja or orange lizard? Like, Greninja actually does have a really cool design. I'd probably play with it in the Kalos run. Although I think the next Kalos run I'll do, I'm going to try to set up a randomizer. Okay, how easily can I hack my 3DS? Yeah. Like, they're pretty much just a shonen anime protagonist. In a way. Although, as someone who's just kind of explored the X and Y anime, because I did skip over it when it first aired. Why does it not have a move signature named Frubbles? Like, come on! You could make, like, it have two signature moves for the first two stages, Frubbles, and then it gets Water Shuriken at its final stage. Like, they can be pretty much the same move. Maybe Frubbles has less power or less accuracy, and then Water Shuriken's Water Shuriken. Fair enough. Although, let's be honest, it's amazing that both... Trying to think of its name right now. Cinderace and Incineroar are not fighting types. I think they finally learned their lesson after 3 generations. Like, I feel like Incineroar was created with the design of being a fighting type, and they're like, wait a sec, people don't like firefighting starters. What's another type that fits it? Dark, sure, that works. Black. Yeah, that could actually have a really good use in competitive. It kind of sucks I skipped over the Kalos anime originally when it first aired, because it's like, I just assumed because Best Wishes was the last one, and it's like, yeah, I don't want to bother because I hated Best Wishes. And the bits I did see of it, I found both Clement and Bonnie to be kind of annoying. But it's definitely really cool. There should be a Minkyu egg about here. Of Gen 8, my favorite starter goes to the Score Bunny line, particularly out of that line. Like, favorite first starter from this gen, Score Bunny, favorite last starter. Inteleon, favorite mid starter. Reboot. And my least favorite, the entire Grookey line. Like, Grookey's good. I just don't care for Rillaboom. I guess, what are yours? Because Rillaboom just looks awkward to me. But yeah, what are yours? Increase the shiny dex number thingy. Mimikyu, I believe in you. You can be shiny. James Bond. I have actually not heard that one before, despite me being in the Pokemon community for a while. But yes, that is an incredible naming pun. What I love is just naming the Wooloo line after the Flaffy line. Like, the Wooloo I used in my first playthrough of Sword and Shield is named Mareep, and then my shiny Wooloo is named Flaffy. The next Wooloo I use in any capacity is named Ampharos. Because I find that funny. But yeah, that just the name James Pond. Also, hey look, internet funny number. What? Someone was gonna point it out eventually. Oh, yes! Oh, I'm so happy my little Mimikyu finally hatched. Who's definitely gonna die. Like, I'm saying he's almost certainly gonna faint because I always like checking them out. And I'm in a route where they're way higher than a level 1 Pokemon. Like, basically, is he a Star Shiny or a Square Shiny? Please be Square, because that's rarer for bread. Nope. Fair enough. They're like, okay, it's 69. We can stop now. Fair point. Like, this is the first egg. Like, that is super fitting. Legendary, let's get out of this battle. Definitely gonna save. Time to save like 5 times to be sure. I'm probably gonna end the stream here because it's been going for 2 hours and that's quite a bit for me to stream. Yeah. Have a good day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next stream where I'll probably be streaming the Crown Tundra DLC.